Welcome to Mental Models Daily, where we explore one mental model each day to help you elevate your daily decision-making. Today, we're examining a fascinating concept that teaches us about mistaking correlation for causation, the cargo cult phenomenon. A cargo cult refers to the practice of imitating successful behaviors or systems without understanding the underlying principles that make them work. The term originated from practices observed in the South Pacific during World War II, but its lessons extend far beyond its historical origins. It's like wearing a pilot's uniform and sitting in a wooden airplane, expecting it to fly, copying the superficial elements while missing the essential mechanics that create success. The historical origin of this concept is particularly fascinating. During World War II, American and Japanese military forces established bases on remote Pacific islands, bringing with them unprecedented wealth of supplies and materials, cargo, by air. After the war ended and the military departed, some indigenous peoples built elaborate imitations of airfields, complete with wooden control towers and bamboo headphones, believing these ritual recreations would attract the cargo planes back. It's like recreating the scene of a magic trick without understanding the underlying mechanics that made it work. In the modern business world, cargo cult thinking is surprisingly common. Consider how companies often try to replicate Silicon Valley's success by adopting surface-level features, open office plans, ping-pong tables, and casual dress codes, without understanding the deeper cultural and systemic factors that drive innovation. They see tech giants succeeding with these elements and assume they're the cause rather than a correlation. It's like buying an expensive chef's knife and expecting it to automatically make you a better cook. So how can we apply our understanding of cargo cult thinking in our daily lives? First, we can practice looking beyond surface-level success indicators to understand underlying principles. When adopting best practices from others, ask, why does this work? Rather than just, what are they doing? Whether it's in personal productivity, fitness, or career development, understanding the fundamental principles leads to better results than mere imitation. It's like learning the rules of navigation instead of just copying someone else's route. Second, we can develop the habit of testing assumptions. Before implementing any system or practice, create small experiments to verify that it works in your specific context. Don't assume that what works for others will automatically work for you. It's like being a scientist in your own life, testing hypotheses rather than accepting correlations as causation. Third, we can focus on building understanding rather than collecting tools. Instead of accumulating productivity apps or self-improvement techniques, invest time in understanding the basic principles that make any method effective. It's like learning the fundamentals of cooking rather than just collecting recipes. In conclusion, the cargo cult mental model reminds us that success comes from understanding and implementing fundamental principles, not just imitating surface-level features. By avoiding cargo cult thinking, we can build genuine capability rather than empty imitations. In a world obsessed with quick fixes and easy answers, this model helps us focus on what truly drives success. Thank you for joining me today on Mental Models Daily. Until next time, may your understanding be deep, your implementations be thoughtful, and your success be built on solid principles rather than superficial imitations. For more mental models, please visit mentalmodelsdaily.com or find us on X or Instagram. Our podcast music was provided by thepodcasthost.com and Alichu, the podcast maker. Find your own free podcast music over at thepodcasthost.com/free music.